This is my audition to get invited to next year's Met Gala. First, I put on some red pants and then turned them into tights just by clipping the back. Then I took this beige underwear thing and I put it on top. Then I took some mesh red fabric and I turned it into underwear. No one's gonna see the back, so who cares? Then you take the same fabric and you turn it into a top. And for the jacket, I'm just gonna use my flight attendant uniform. Then you just cut out some lapels with white paper, then grab a black garbage bag and just cut them into strips and then tie them into a bow. You're gonna put these bows on your jacket and on your shoes. Then you take the remaining lace and just wrap it around your head. And then I use Johnny's socks as gloves. Don't worry, they're clean. And then I made white cuffs with paper towels. And bam!
Yeah, said my happiness is all of your misery. I put good dick all in my kidneys.
여기? What's this? For me? Happy Mother's Day card? What is this?
It's your Mother's Day report card.
Needs improvement? Think I'm a bad mom?
Ooh, you a bad doctor. That's a report card for how you treat me.
Phone calls to mom and F?
You never pick up the phone.
I got a D for being ungrateful for my food?
You never eat enough food. You hate my cooking.
An F for academic success?
Are you really surprised?
Yeah, you're right. D for obeying?
Why you no listen to me? I don't know. You know I know everything.
For motherhood. A plus!
Yeah, you know you very good mom because you get that from me.
Rebecca? Oh my god, I haven't seen you since high school! Jeannie? You're the pilot? Yeah, I just got out of the Aviation Academy yesterday. Oh my god, congrats! I wouldn't think you would have qualified to be a pilot. Why would you say that? So you don't remember Matt? Yeah, oh my god, he totally is in love with me. You know, like, oh! What's that? What's that? Oh, whatever. Anyways, oh no, yeah, so he was, watch out, Lola! It was totally his fault. I said, watch out! Please, Lord, please help us all. How is she a flight attendant? She's always spilling stuff and never wearing her seatbelt. Excuse me, can I get a glass of red wine, please? Of course! Thanks! Wow, even in this turbulence, she's so steady. How does she do it? Why is the red wine red? The grapes are purple. Same with the red onions. Did people who named our food forget how colors look? To make the wine, you have to step on the grapes. It's like their blood. Ew, no, it's like their milk. Excuse me. Still, ew, but not acid. Hello? I wonder what the first person to milk a cow was thinking. Here you go, ma'am. Oh, thanks! Oh, thank you. Do you want to eat what? Where'd you go? Have you seen my baby? I think you've reached your limit for this flight. Another drink now, or you're gonna get it. You. I think I peed my pants. Excuse me, it's freezing. But we can just turn off that air that's right above you there. Now it's too hot. Now it's too hot and cold.
Can we get a different flight attendant, you crazy? Get the hell out of here. We need somebody else here, you.
Good morning. Thank you. Good morning. Thank Good morning. Thank you. Good morning, eh? I'm break time.
Excuse me, ma'am. You know all this is free, right? You don't have to do all that.
Ooh!
One night I slid into bed and then I kissed my husband goodnight before I fell into a deep sleep. But for some reason I woke up in heaven. I looked around because I was confused and then I seen somebody walking up to me. She told me her name was Mary. Then she told me I had passed away while I was asleep. I said, wait a minute, I'm dead, but I got too much to live for. Then I demanded that she send me back home to my husband. She told me that she could send me back, but it involves a lot of paperwork. But she gave me two different choices to choose from. She said, you can either come back as a fish or a hen. And I never liked swimming, so I told her that I'd rather be a hen. And I was covered with so many feathers, just clucking away. All of a sudden, a rooster walked towards me. Then he asked me how was I doing for my first day as a hen. I told him I was doing all right, but my stomach had this strange feeling. The rooster told me that I was ovulating, and then he asked me have I ever laid an egg before. I told him no, and then he said all I have to do was cluck twice and then push. So I did exactly that. After I clucked twice and then pushed, out popped an egg. I started feeling a lot of emotion because it was my first time experiencing motherhood. So I decided to push out another egg and I was so happy. But as I was about to lay my third egg, I felt a smack in the back of my head. Then I heard my husband yelling at me. He said, please wake up because you are pooping in the bed.
At 8 a.m., I yelled at my housekeeper for bringing me room temperature tea when I specifically asked for hot tea. At 10 a.m., I arrived at one of my 57 businesses that I own to see my CEO's son. I was about to go into his office, but then I saw him talking to a girl. At 12 p.m., my assistant comes into my office and hands me a folder with everything he found out about her. And she poor, and her mom is a housekeeper. At 2 p.m., I go to poor girl house and offer her $1 million to stop seeing my son. And at 2:30 p.m., she slapped me. I'm gonna show you what I do to go from this to this without any makeup. So in the morning, you can wash your face with cold water or do an ice dunk. Oh, that feels nice. Tap to dry, do not rub. Then I put on some vitamin C. I like to use Medicube's vitamin C. It has these like vitamin C beads. I usually put 2 on my face. Vitamin C is an anti-inflammatory, so you know this will help tone down the redness. I love the smell. It's like this citrus smell that just wakes me up every morning. Then I just put on a sunscreen. I use SkinCeuticals. Honestly, my morning routine is not that much because I got no time. I just kind of do, you know, the bare minimum and then I go about my day. So this next product is the holy grail of those suffering with rosacea. This thing. Look, I think I'm their best customer, okay? It tones down the redness because it has that green tint, right? Why I love this product is because it melts into your skin, turns into your skin tone. Unlike the other color correctors, they remain green and pasty on your skin and it's like, bleh. But not this one. It just like melts and tones down the redness. Look at that. But it also has SPF, so if you just want to use this, it's fine. But I like the double protection because I use this kind of not as sunscreen, but as the color corrector. What? It just melted. See? Just looks like moisturizer. But your skin has toned down. Look at this. What? And it's so sad that I have to say this, but not sponsored. Okay? I bought this with my own money. See, you guys? So much better. No makeup. Just skincare.